Yo, what's going on, True Fam? Welcome back to the channel. It's Whiteshadow, and today, guys, we got yet another USB microphone shootout for you guys. The Beyerdynamic Fox versus the Editors Keys SL600. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay guys, today we're pitting the Fox versus the SL600. The SL600 is probably one of the first USB microphones I reviewed for the channel. That and the Yeti, and it kind of was the microphone that helped start off this whole shootout series that we do. So right now we're recording with the Fox. We're going to be switching over to the SL600 a bit later in the video, but I want to go ahead and get the similarities and the differences out of the way before we do that. So let's go ahead and check out what is so similar between these two and what is so different between the two. All right, the similarities between these two microphones is kind of like every other USB microphone out there on the market. They're both USB, they both have high quality, are built with high quality materials, and they both sound fantastic. They're both large diaphragm condenser style mics, and they both are cardioid only. That's a kind of a key point that I need to make here. So that's the big key similarities between the two. That's kind of where they end though. Okay, so starting with the differences of the Beyerdynamic Fox. So the Fox has a mute button on the front, whereas this one does not. This also has a different style of gain control knob. So the SL600 has a gain control knob. This has a switch. So you can only, on the Fox, you can only do high or low gain. The Fox does come with a pop filter. It is USB Type-C. It also has a better frequency range than the SL600. SL600 only has 30 hertz to 18,000 hertz, whereas the Fox is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Big difference there. Another difference being that it has a bigger dynamic range, so 130 decibels, whereas this only has 120, and it has 24-bit 96,000 hertz of resolution versus the 16-bit 48,000 resolution over here with the SL600. This is $149 at the time of this video. The Fox is. Big difference in price point, and I'll tell you that the price of the SL600 in just a second. So moving over to the SL600. SL600, big key differences here is you have a low cut high pass filter. It's a little switch on the front. You also have a 0 decibel or a negative 10 decibel switch over here as well. So you can really fine tune this mic right there on the hardware, whereas on the Fox or any other USB microphones, really, you don't have to do all of that in software editing. The other thing, like I said, this has a gain knob versus a gain switch, so you can fine tune the gain a little bit more, much like you could on the Yeti. Another big difference here is it does come with a shock mount. It comes with a carrying case. It is a USB Type B. So another big key difference that the SL600 has is its price point. $259 versus $149. Now you're probably thinking, why such a big difference in price? Well, they both have a ton of features on them. Let's jump over to the SL600 and see how it sounds. Alright guys, so we've gone ahead and switched over to the SL600, and you're going to tell immediately the difference between the two here. The Fox and the SL600 do sound very different in my opinion. We're going to go ahead and talk about some of the things that I love about both of these microphones, starting with the Fox. So the Fox, I love this microphone. You guys know it. This thing is awesome, and I feel like it has a place for just about any content creator out there, especially streamers. The rear ejection of this microphone is fantastic for a condenser style mic. The overall look of it looks awesome, and it's just a great sounding, great built, it's a piece of hardware that I've fallen in love with over time, that I've had it with me. $149 may seem a bit steep to some people, but it's a great price point for all of the features and all of the resolution, the dynamic range, all of that stuff. It's a great piece of kit that you can get here for $149. That's gonna last you a long time because Beyerdynamic has some of the best build quality I've ever seen, and their microphones show it. All of their microphones perform well. They look great and they hold up for a very, very long time. Translates to their headphones too. Everything this company touches is high quality. So it's a brand you can trust. And that's kind of the heritage behind the Beyerdynamic name. And that translated all over into this microphone. It's just, there's not much more I can say about it that's crazy. Like, you guys have heard me go on and on and on and on about this microphone. It's great. It's a great piece of kit that deserves to be in your setups. But that brings me to the SL600. We're going to talk about this one for a little bit here because you guys have heard me babble about the Fox for quite some time. The 600 is kind of a hidden gem, and I feel like it's not as widely used as other microphones out there because of the price point. $259 is steep, no matter how you look at it. I mean, the $259 is steep, but you do get a lot for your money here. You get the low cut filter, you get the negative 10 decibel switch, you get the gain control knob, you get the zero latency headphone monitoring. You even get an included 32-bit DAC inside of this thing. You do get a lot for your money here, guys, with this microphone. You get a nice, sweet 34mm condenser capsule. You get a lot. Build quality is fantastic, and the look of it looks really cool. I like the look of this microphone a lot, actually. And I think these two microphones are made to go against each other pretty well because of the similarities between the two. But there's almost $100, there's a $110 difference between these two microphones. So I'm going to kind of leave it to you guys to see. They both have their places in their respective environments. Like, both are going to be great for streaming. They both have great rear rejection. They both are built very well, and they're both trusted names that honestly I can recommend to really anybody. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys, like always, in the comment section. Tell me who wins this face-off, this shootout, whatever you guys want to call it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and be sure to come check me out on Twitch and all of my other social media. I'll leave those linked in the description below. We are starting a tech podcast. It's called Twitch Tech with Whiteshadow, and it's going to premiere Thursday or Friday of this upcoming week, and that will translate going forward as well. We're going to go super in depth with all of the tech that you guys know I love. Also, be sure to check out TRUgaming on all of their social media outlets. Be sure to join us on Discord, where you can integrate with the community, get to know our streamers, and be sure to check out TRUgaming.com and go to the community section and check out all of our streamers there. The Discord link is there as well if you can't find it in the description below. And just check out what TRUgaming has to offer. We've got a ton of great stuff, awesome company, and I am so glad to be a part of the community. And I would love for you guys to come hang out with us as well. But guys, that about wraps it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There's plenty more shootouts on the way, plenty more reviews on the way. But until next time, Whiteshadow out.